everyone, it's Scotty Lux here. Welcome to my channel. This is the first video I'm doing on my own, so I'm a little bit anxious. So if that comes across in this video, I'm sorry. Just gotta try everything once, I suppose. Today I'm going to be doing a video like a Nintendo Switch update to let you guys know how things are going with that. Our first video that I did with my friend Crystal was an unboxing of the Switch. I've had it for a few months now. Can give you guys a bit of a rundown on that too. I'm going to be unboxing some new things that I've got over the past couple of months as well because I've been so busy, haven't been able to do it. Figured now is a good time to do it. Alright, so let's jump into the Amiibo unboxings. Alright, so the first Amiibos I've got recently are the Fire Emblem Amiibos, the Arm character, and then you have Silica. So I'll give you guys a close-up and I'll also insert a picture. So the first one I'm going to unbox is Silica, and I'll zoom you guys in for a close-up. Alright, so this is what the Silica Amiibo looks like. I think it actually looks pretty good. The base for the Fire Emblem one's a red base now. Here we go. Here she is. The pose is pretty good. I like the way that the cape's sort of moving, so it looks like she's been standing in the wind. Got some really nice details in there too on her dress. Pretty nice Amiibo, especially good if you like Fire Emblem. The next one I'm opening up now is Arm. So here he is. His pose looks pretty powerful. Again, also nice little details on there. It's not too bad. Not the best Amiibo I've seen, but definitely not the worst. Got the new Zelda Amiibos. Had to get the new Zelda Amiibos, there's no question about that. If you guys know me pretty well, you know that I'm a huge fan of Legend of Zelda, so if they bring out anything like this, I'm gonna buy it anyway. So the first one I'm opening is the Majora's Mask. So here he is, holding up the little mask. He's in his young Link form. I think it's really cute. The sword is a little bit bent, which isn't great. If you want to buy figures, you certainly want them to be like a straight sword, not a bent one. So it's not bad, it's just not great. The next one I'm opening is the Twilight Princess Link. Here we go. So as you can see in here, the sword's not bent. Looks a lot better, obviously. It looks like he's standing in the wind again because the hat's moving. I like a little bit of movement in the Amiibo figures. It sort of makes it look a little bit more realistic for a character to be standing in a breeze rather than just standing like in a box. And the last one for this collection is the Skyward Sword Link. Let me know which Link you like the most. Personally, my favorite games were Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I can't really pick one. And here he is. Again, the sword's sort of bent. I mean, at this point, you'd think they'd at least get a straight sword or at least put like a pin in it maybe to keep it straight. Other than that, like you can see the chainmail in his suit here. I think that looks pretty good. It's another action pose, which you can never do anything wrong with. But again, bent swords. Something they need to work out with Amiibos. Alright, so we also have the Splatoon 2 Amiibos. All three of them. Again, something I can't resist is collecting all of them now. I'm just crazy about them. And I'm pretty sure you guys can hear my cat playing in the background, but that's cool. Alright, so I'm opening up the Game Boy first. Again, another really cool like action, like movement happening in this one. Some really good small details like in the shoes. Really nice work on the gloves as well. Definitely good if you like Splatoon. Now I'm opening the Inkling Girl. Alright, and here she is. Personally, I think she looks better than the boy one. I just really like the way she's standing here. And she's got the really cool Splat Julie weapon, which I am obsessed with using in the actual game. It just seems so much fun to be able to dodge things as well. Splatoon Amiibos got like all the little fine details for all the different brands and the clothing and stuff like that. Just really nice. Finally, I'll be unboxing the Inkling Squid. Here it is. Now this one is much larger than the original Squid Amiibos for Splatoon 1. Looks like it's jumping in a puddle of the ink. Looks really cool. It's purple, which is nice too. I like it much better than the first ones. And now I have the final pieces to the Super Smash Bros. Set. So I've got both of the Clouds, both of the Corins, and both of the Bayonetta ones. So I'm going to start by opening the Cloud Amiibo. Here is the first one. I think it looks pretty good. The face is a little bit meh. Other than that, the pose is pretty nice. And the second one, which weirdly enough has the same pose. They could have given him another one, but we're like, no, we'll just use the same pose twice. And here it is. Again, the same pose. I like this costume a lot more. It looks a little bit more epic. Next characters I will do are the Corins. So this first one is the female Corin, and here she is. So the pose is pretty nice, pretty feminine. I do have one thing I don't like about it, and it's the actual blade itself. Like this pink plastic stuff just looks cheap. It doesn't look like how the Yato is supposed to be, in my opinion. It could have been done a lot better. Now I'll open up the male one. And here he is. Again, another pretty standard pose for Corin. And again with the icky plastic pink stuff, which just doesn't look right. I mean, I just go in and it's so much better. And last but not least in this Smash Brothers collection is Bayonetta. And here she is up close. I mean, the pose is a little bit awkward, but it's very her. However, this one is a good example of an amiibo done right. Like, it even has like wavy bits coming out of her hair and they don't look cheap. It's still metallic. It works very, very well. Let's see what the other one looks like. Now again, this is another good example of amiibos done right. It is an awesome action pose. There isn't any like cheap feeling bits that are gonna break. There isn't like any cheap looking parts like that pink stuff from Corin. And it just works really well. Like, there's fine details and everything. Definitely pick up this amiibo if you like Bayonetta, even if you don't have Smash Brothers to use it on. It looks really good. Alright, so moving on from the amiibo unboxings, I'll give you guys a Nintendo Switch update now. Okay, so it has been a few months since I bought my Nintendo Switch and there's a lot more games to play right now. So I've gotten, in the last few months, I got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is a game I had on Wii U and it had all the DLC anyway, so it isn't too new for me. But I like to be able to play it with my friends who heard me I've got a Switch. None of my friends really had a Wii U to play it with me. And I don't have to re-buy the DLC because it's just part of it now. I also got ARMS, which I haven't played too much of. From what I have played though, it's pretty good. I really like Twintel as the character I like. Anyway, as I was saying before, my camera batteries died. I did get ARMS. They're really playing as Twintel as my main boxing person, I guess you would say, person with arms. Just got Splatoon 2 on the weekend, have been playing that like crazy though. It happens to be one of my favorite games that I've played so far because of the online capabilities as well. I don't know, I just enjoyed that game a whole lot more than I enjoyed ARMS. Don't really play Mario Kart so much anymore unless I have people over to play it with. It's not really a game I like playing on my own, I guess. The physical Switch itself has got a few issues now. Only within the last few days, I've noticed the buttons are getting really, really sticky, like to the point where you actually have to physically like really press down for it to click down properly. And then it sort of does that on and off throughout the entirety of the play. Like it doesn't work as nice as it used to. I'm probably gonna go and see if I can get that fixed or replaced. I don't think it should be doing that. Anyway, so that would be the end of my video today. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.